chaos or awkward things we had.
I always knew the Nora would come to a bad end.
If you wander in the outlands south of here, pray for the called Dreadnought. Ha! King of...
Ugh, too sunny.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Ugh. I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought he and I were agreed. Only enjoy the killing. No great loss. Nothing in the wilds I can't handle, just me and the voice of our teeth.
Your bow has a name?
Yours doesn't?
Did bandits wrong you somehow?
They wrong us all. They live filthy lives.
So you hunt them down to help?
No. For sport. I can't wait for wars anymore. Life's too short and the thrill of death too sharp. If you kill a tribesman, there'll be retribution. Hunt a boar, they complain if you waste the meat. But bandits, they're vicious. They always put up a...
I guess you're doing the right thing for the wrong...
I'm doing what I love.
You're not just a traveler. That armor was fitted for you, and the way you hold your bow.
I said a concerned traveler. I was a soldier, but I was a soldier longer than there. Where the arrowhead passes between armor and skin, that's the place I belong. So I make opportunities to find it. It's like coming home.
Have you ever thought about hunting machines?
No, they don't get that look in their eyes.
We're done here.
Here? I'm afraid so. But we live in a world of ruins, and you wouldn't let that infection set in.
Maybe.
If we pass each other by, we'll know.
And one of these. Let's do this. I'll tuck that away. Full already. Got one. Gonna put up a fight. I'll shake it out later.
If you're lost, I'm a guard, not the town crier.
This is news. Someone has a plan for victory, and it better be us.
I love this bit.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
Amazing.
Another...
we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all culture.
What happened
What's
to
going on
Ursa?
here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
A long day today.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes.
I lost someone too. At the proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The proving was attacked by not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know—
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and
Are there any places he frequents?
a house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess.
I need to see Olin's—
Okay, okay.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
For Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered. And her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other
Cornelius
than
Rhodes
the door.
frayed. All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you're getting through.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside, with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you...
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient... If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has...
I'll look around.
That's what we came... Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. It looks like a picture of Olin's family. Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I? Aren't you gonna see what's...
All right, back to it. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did...
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses, too. Like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm fast-
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who, not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the...
I'm sorry about your...
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here, why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's few minutes of your focus is all I need.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? Place. Smells
You're
like
an
nothing
outlander.
I've ever smelled before.
Nora, from the look of you.
Is that
I'll
so?
bet you're...
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not caught...
What's wrong with the hunting lodge?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell...
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast.
Sounds like someone...
Maybe.
A Banuk farewell mark.
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nigh...
All right. What did you want to...
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might...
No. Although some can be...
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found they consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent? If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4...
So you're in...
More than in...
don't...
Oh, no! I wish...
What sort of ritual?
I'm convinced some people... But which vessel was used for which?
Are you sure people didn't just...
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Yes, yes. Trade quickly. I have work to... I will leave you. Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins? Let us speak of it.
No, I'm awake.
Someone over there.
Able-bodied adventurers. Oi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Good shards. Enough to buy garb.
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant I heard an interesting rumor, so I hired men to investigate. Just investigate. I paid up front. Well, half up.
So now you're hiring someone to find the...
They're a sunk cost.
What can you tell me about
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting...
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxury.
Are you some kind of...
more of...
But you send other people to do your...
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Risky opportunities. All right.
If I did look...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banukla, and you look like you know your way around the savage. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, payment on return. Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity? How are we not attacking?
You're Nora. I'm the...
Like this.
In grief. You hold yours close. Like a tap. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, these people seek to honor their loved, their lost, but there are obstacles.
What?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool west. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Banuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb,
Called to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Flint hawks perch there, drawn to the spire's shine.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a...
All I can ask for is your charity and that there's...
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who...
No. But it can help those who grieve to find them.
I didn't think your priesthood would act...
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper...
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifice...
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja... You're disappointed with the Sun Priests.
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoed. Even he couldn't turn me away. And how he tried. In the end, he said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me...
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest...
You lost someone you loved too.
No. Not lost.
I'll do what I can.
To honor their memories.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Stay here, the board will feel like home.
You there! Can you help me? Nora, please, You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't...
It was brazen and professional. They took only... The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal...
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones,
okay,
all...
I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded...
How did your nephew wind up in...
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King. So when, as an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir. So that sword really... And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can...
Have a word with my steward and listen. All I want is the sword back. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. Nope.
And they all get snuffed? Maybe we've underestimated the Shadow Carja.
Watch out for the Asuran merchants.
Check out these wares. Fine goods for a fair price.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
The Sun King is too lean with these Asuran fruit liquors. He'll regret it one day, sure as the sun
Fine
rising.
goods for a fair price.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. Drops of blood bleeding away. More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here.
Take a
Someone
look at
must have
these
seen the
wares.
thief. Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe
I've got all the best goods here. Would you like to buy something today?
Some foe will want a piece of adventure.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Hope you're well.
Did we teach the Carja nothing else?
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
We all know our army could destroy them.
There's
The
sign
Shadow
of the
Carja
thief.
know them well. And
Someone
now they've
must have seen him
murdered
go
our
by.
Captain Ursa.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding...
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way he'll catch... I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help.
believed it if I hadn't seen it myself.
That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
will by turning his father's arena into a memorial.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe...
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall in question.
Hold on. There's more to this. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on. Another day. What'll this one hold?
Find better wares. I've got all the best goods here. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Always stay bright. Always stay alert.
I've got all the...
Would you like to buy something today?
Won't find better wares.
Metalbot here. Good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No...
She's not interested in...
I know what she's not interested. As I was saying, no better offer for snap-ball lenses.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf...
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my... Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens.
So which...
No market for a snap-maw lens is good, strong...
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with so...
I know culture. Just the other...
Oh, great sun, lend me...
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll...
I've told you as many times as the spy...
Craft doesn't win a war, or keep the machines from your...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have...
All those years of delving...
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just...
A long leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off.
I drove her off? That's...
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
I've got all the...
I have a long leg lens to sell.
Huntress, you haven't just brought me metal. You've...
Start buying solid parts instead of bauble.
Oh, think beyond your purse, man. There's use in...
What about a belly to feed?
You've got a surplus. Chased by a long leg as a
Fine
child.
goods for a fair price.
Some sad episode would explain why you recoil from perfectly good machine parts.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Only the finest goods here.
Good for an old remedy. Brew that up later.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We used the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside, they only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was... They starved to death. Still... So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, he was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food.
I'll consider it.
I knew you were gonna say that. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Arrested two for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know what they were.
Oh, useful.